Over my years as a coach, I've seen that career planning can be the difference between success and not reaching your goals.
Mm.
I see many people who've been in the workplace for decades that don't have a career plan at all and think that, everything will just fall into place. And you started touching on this earlier, but I want to know, what would you say to someone without a career plan?
Mm. I think the old saying, failing to plan is planning to fail, is maybe a little bit harsh because you're not necessarily failing if you don't have a plan. But I do think not having a plan, again, just leads to that lack of fulfillment often. Not for everyone, but it can often lead to that lack of fulfillment. And I think it can also lead to a lot of frustration within your career when you're dedicating so much time and energy and effort into a career, into a company, into the team that you're working with, and to just be waiting for something to happen, that can feel really hard. Watching other people, I feel like I have clients all the time and they're like, everyone else seems so much more successful than me. They're getting promotions, they're changing jobs, everyone's doing all of these things. That can also lead to a challenge, a feeling like you don't have that purpose and that fulfillment. And so I think that it is a balance. Having a 5-year plan is not the right plan for everyone. But having goals that you're working towards, having kind of that purpose and that impact in the back of your mind, remembering why you're in the path you're in, is really important to helping you meet those goals, of course, but also, again, I'm probably a broken record, but just cultivating that overall fulfillment and happiness. And remembering that you are in control. I think a lot of times, and especially right now the job market is tough and it can feel like I just have to take whatever job comes and I just have to sit at this job because things are so uncertain right now. And that can be true. And I think it's also important to remember that there is always something that you can do to help you work towards your goal or to help you advance your career or to learn a new skill. There's always an option, even when we're kind of feeling stuck with the other circumstances at play.